Old Bob's continues over that fire road, but where I want to go is down here. This is the Forest of Dean. It's the warmest day of the year so far. It's second week of April. It's an absolutely beautiful day, but it is the middle of the school Easter holidays, so the place is absolutely rammed, as you would hope it would be, to be fair, full of families enjoying the weather, which is good. But I'm heading down to the start of Adit. I'm slightly confused by what they've done with Adit, to be honest, because they've rerouted a lot of the Freeminers trail now and included bits of Adit in that. But I've got a nice route that I like to do when the weather's good. Scenic route through the forest, takes in bits of the single track, bits of forest track, and so that's what I'm going to do today, and I hope you enjoy. This section of the Adit trail is called the Bluebell Climb, and there are a couple to my left there, one to my right, but I think sadly we're a little early for them this year. All the bluebells are out in my garden at home, but I do remember from previous years that for some reason they come out later here, so I'm guessing it'll be another week or so before this is all carpeted in bluebells and it will look really pretty. There are the odd few dotted about. I don't suppose you can see them on the camera. I really like this section of trail at this time of year. It's absolutely lovely when it's dry. I actually prefer this climb to the Verderers switchback climb. Now, for some reason that section often has a diversion sign on it, and I've never quite worked out why. But there's never any problems through here, apart from in the winter when it's been raining it gets very, very boggy. But it's so dry today, it's fantastic. Perfect conditions. Now normally at this point you'd then follow Verderers, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go this way. This is not an official trail. It's just a little track that I was made aware of and decided to follow one day. And it's actually really nice through here. It's really pretty. Can I get under here? Yep. But this is really nice. This is such a lovely little bit of trail. And as I said, it's not part of the trail network. It's just a little trail that I became aware of, and I really like riding it when I come to Fod. And it means that you can do the whole of Adit pretty much without having to go near Verderers. I'm not going to do that today, but you can ride this all the way across the top and join up with the far side of Adit with Supercross and Stickwitch, which leads you out onto Tight and Twisty. How beautiful is this? Absolutely gorgeous this is. The sun coming through the trees on a beautiful day like today. And this is one of the boggy bits. Not boggy today though. And who wouldn't want to be out in a forest doing this on a day like this when it's so beautiful? And despite the forest being so busy because it's half term, there's nobody on these trails at all. This is Countdown, one of the blue downhill trails. I've not ridden this for ages actually. I don't think I rode this last time I came to Fod, and the last time I came to Fod was December, so we're going, what, 4 months ago. That's amazing. 4 months ago. I really hoped Launchpad would be reopened, but it isn't. Oh, what a shame. So a little detour on a fire road, and I'm now picking up with the Verderers trail. So the Verderers trail is off to my left. This trail to the right here used to be signposted as part of the Adit trail, but they've removed the sign so that you now continue on the Verderers trail, and it then takes you to the new section of Freeminers, which is called Boneyard. So I'm guessing now that this section of Adit is now redundant. I'm not really sure why. I can't work out what's gone on with the Adit trail, to be honest, but there we go. It's no longer signposted as a waymarked trail, but again, it's just, I think it's a really nice little trail through the forest, and again, one I really like doing when it's dry and there's no one else on it. So this section through here is notoriously wet and boggy, very rooty. I've never managed to clear this, ever, I don't think. I'm highly unlikely to do it today. I've taken the wrong line there because of that. Oh, bollocks. Dabbing through there. This line always gets me as well. This being a bog. So if you carry on going up this way, let me just check. Yeah, if you go up there, you'll meet up with where I was earlier. It's a little squirrel with a nut in his mouth. So you can come through here and then down here, and then go back this way, which is where I'm actually about to go. But let's just stop here and enjoy the forest. It's so lovely. Right, just be careful when you get to this point, because we are now back on the Verderers trail. And that did used to be the official Adit loop, which also just spat it straight out onto Verderers, which I always thought was slightly dangerous, and that could be why they've removed that section now, but who knows. And here we are back up at the top. Countdown's just off to my left there, and this is the start of the Verderers descent. Something else I like to add on when I've done the bottom of Verderers there is a quick run down Bear Trap, which is the very final bit of trail on the Adit trail. This is Bear Trap, the last section of trail on Adit, which I've always really liked doing at the end of Verderers, but there used to be a really great drop on here and then they've got rid of it. So really there's nothing on here now. It's just, well, this. So I thought I'd come and ride it anyway, just for the sake of it. But I used to really like riding it purely because of that drop, and it's now gone. This is much more challenging in the wet, obviously, but in the dry it's really nothing anymore. Bit of a shame, really. And then we head into the very final bit of Verderers and back to the trail centre. Or are we? Maybe I'll go and do a lap of the skills loop. Maybe the drops line. Maybe I'll finish on old Bob's. See how I feel.